video, and I haven't been uploading for, because I've been stressed, and since it's like winter break finally, I think I'll be able to upload. So yeah, and for this video, it's going to be a painting slash sketchbook tour. So I'm going to show you all of the paintings that I've done this year. And just so you guys know that I started painting this year, like the very beginning of this year, on my birthday, because on my birthday I received a painting kit from my birthday, and from there, on that first day when I opened that kit, I started painting, and because I've always been wanting to start a different media than just like sketching and like drawing and stuff, because I just wanted to try something new. So I asked for my birthday a painting kit, and I got it finally, and I'm so happy that I got it. And then on the first day I started painting, and I have to say so myself, I think I have improved somewhat. Clearly not a professional or anything. I'm still working on my techniques and stuff. So for the kit that I got, I think it was a Daler Rowney painting kit. Is of course acrylic, because I feel like acrylic is a lot more easier for me, and I've touched a little bit on the watercolors, and sometimes, even though oil pastel doesn't count as painting, I also touch on those. But I think my strong hold is on acrylic slash sketching and drawing. So for the kit, it came with 2 small canvases. This is the pink is on the other side, the same size right here. And so I painted on it, and I painted my first painting on the first day. So this is the first painting that I did on the first day that I received that kit. And I have to say so myself that it's not too shabby. I like the hair. I think the hair looks very nice. I say so myself. And I also like the eyes and also the background. I like how it's kind of like a gradient here. And I was inspired by the color blue, because blue is one of my favorite colors. I don't know, it's something about that color that I really like. So yeah, this is one of my first paintings that I did when I first got that kit. And as a beginner, I have to say so myself that it wasn't that bad. And of course, all the paintings that I've done is on my Instagram account, so I've taken pictures of all the paintings that I've done. And then on that second day, I painted this. And I feel like as a beginner, landscapes is a lot easier for you for some reason. I don't know, I feel like if you start off with starting with faces or anything that has to do with perspective, or anything we do with human beings or something like that, like what I did right here, I feel like this was a lot more easier for me to do than just this face, because there's a lot more dimension to a face than just a landscape. I don't know, but yeah, so I did this landscape of a night, and it's with an owl with yellow eyes, and yeah, and I really like this one too, because I don't know, there's something about I like about it, the gradient, and also the moon as well. I really like the moon that I did. And by the end of after I'm done showing all of my paintings, then I will go on this slideshow of all the paintings that I didn't show because I don't have it physically, because usually I do paintings and give them away for people for their birthdays, or for any gift, because I feel like doing something that you make is very nice. I feel like giving something, I feel like if you're gonna receive something, I really want something that person made. I feel like there's something about it that I really like. So when I usually give out presents to people, and I usually do paintings, and I'm like, oh my god, I like it so much, I thank you, because I feel like you customize it for them. It's just not something that you buy at a store. So if you're an artist and you're really good at painting or drawing, I feel like that's a good gift. I feel like you drawing them something is a good gift, because it is kind of customized. And as you see here, I didn't start big. I started from a small canvas, and I kind of worked myself up. And for that reason, it's because I was just a beginner, and of course, I'm not gonna just waste a bunch of paint on a big canvas when I don't know, when I don't know much about it. And I feel like starting small is a good thing, and working up to a big one. So this is like a tree. This is like a cherry blossom tree with like this gradient background, which I really like. And of course, this is one of my least favorites. Like, of course I like it, but it's one of my least favorites because like the tree looks very wonky, and the cherry blossoms, like the ones that float away, they don't look that good. And also like the flowers don't look that good. Some of them are fading. I didn't do much of a good job on this one, but you know, it's not too shabby either because I just started painting like a few months ago. This one is my first painting video that I did on. Yeah. So if you watched my first video, this is a painting that I did. I don't know. There's a theme with my paintings. Like I usually like do paintings at nighttime, like the sky at night. And there's something about it that I just really like about like painting a sky during the night. I don't know. I just like really like it. Something weird about me. So yeah, I like it a lot too. I have to admit, I like it a lot. And then one of my landscapes that I done, like I don't know, I didn't look at anything because like usually when I start painting something, I just like get inspired by something. If I look at something and I get inspired, I usually sometimes I use photo reference when I'm painting something, but usually not. I don't know why. But yeah, I saw this sunset on a photo that I saw on Instagram, but it's not like exactly the same landscape that I saw on Instagram, of course. But I added some of my own taste. And then for this one. This was like the very beginning. I don't. Supposedly, I was supposed to like show you guys this like chronologically organized. But this was my third painting that I did. Yeah. It's my first time drawing my first human face. But I already drew this one, but this is like just like half, and it's like hair is covering the other half. Her face is like not her face, but her eyes are wonky. Like it seems like she has like a lazy eye. Like one is like going that way and the other is not. But like I was inspired by that scene in Rue from the Hunger Games because I'm obsessed with the Hunger Games. It's one of my favorite franchises. I love the books so much. I was anticipating that movie so much. I remember when it first came out, I was like in tears because like The Hunger Games is one of my favorite books. So this is like this was inspired by Ruth. In that scene where she dies and Katniss lays flowers around her, and I decided to do that. And here's like a close-up. I'm getting sick too because like usually during the winter I have really bad allergies. And this is one of the landscapes that I did with oil paintings. This is when I touch oil paintings for the first time. And of course I looked up a tutorial on it. So I decided to do an ocean wave. And I like it very much. Like I like it a lot. I feel like it's one of my favorites. It looks more realistic than a lot of my acrylic paintings for some reason. But I like this a lot. But one of the things that I don't like about oil pastels is that it rubs off. Like when I touch it, like some of the blue comes off. And I don't know, I feel like it's like over time it's gonna fade. I don't know why, but I just wish it wouldn't. I wish oil pastels weren't like this. Unless there's just some coating. I never looked much into it, but yeah, like if there's a coating for like oil pastels not to rub off or fade, please recommend me down below. And then this one, my least favorite. I was trying to do waves with acrylic paintings, I like the sky, and also like the background here, but I just don't like the ocean so much. So. And like I just feel like a 5-year-old did this. But yeah. I mean, like as an artist, you have your own failures, and you have your one of your greatest paintings of your time. But yeah. And this is one of my favorite ones because I like the sky. And this was my 5th painting that I did, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was. So I really like this one. There's something about it that I really like. Yeah. And then this one is the one that I use with watercolors. And I like this one a lot because I used the Crayola watercolors before, but like for it's not as much. It's not like I use mixed media every time I use watercolors. I don't just use watercolors by itself. And this one I did. How do you like this one? I like it so much. I really want to want to make a print out of it. Like there's like a rainbow dripping down, and then she's in the middle of it. She has a rose crown. I like it a lot. I have to admit so. I think I should have done a video on it, but I was experimenting with watercolor, and so I wasn't sure how it was gonna turn out. But I love this so much. I have to admit so. I love it a lot. And then I'm taking out all my big ones. I only did 3 big ones. I'm doing it slowly because I feel like big canvases kind of scare me because I don't know. One of my failures. This is my 2nd failure at painting. Is this one? And it's this girl holding a rose, and there's rose petals going around her, and then there's rain dripping everywhere on her, and I don't know. I just something about it that I just do not like because I feel I don't know. I just do not like it. But I'm just gonna keep this because it just shows me how much I am improving, and I think of course I need to practice more with my watercolor techniques and stuff. But it is what it is. Wait. And this is one of my favorite ones, but something happened to it, and it is this one. I love this one so much. So for the background, I use a blue watercolor wash, and the rest of her is all oil pastels. And I love this one so much. So much. It's one of my favorites. But of course, there's a hole behind here. There's a hole in my canvas. And I hate it so much because it's one of my prized possessions. This is one of my favorite ones. And of course, it just had to be ripped right here. But I think I should tape it before anything happens to it. But yeah, I really like it. And then for my final paintings, of course it's not my final because I'm still working on more, but it's finished. So I'm gonna count it as my last painting of the year. And I already made a video on it too and uploaded it. It's I think I called it Under One Universe, I'm pretty sure. And there's this huge painting right here. I need to move. And it's of a galaxy. I love this one so much. This is one. Okay, so from that one and this one, these are my top 3 favorite. I just have to admit, it's one of my top 3 favorite paintings that I've done. And I just loved how I did the galaxy behind. I don't know. I just love it. So yeah, that's all the paintings that I have physically with me. So we're just gonna slide over to the slideshow of all the paintings that I didn't have physically. So yeah.
Do you recall not long ago when you would walk on the sidewalk? Innocent, remember, all we did was care for each other. But the night was warm, we were
sketchbooks. I am currently working on this one, but none of these are finished, and that's because I scatter my artwork a lot. And I try to stick to this one for the rest of the year until I finish it, because this is one of my goals is to finish a sketchbook without scattering. And so let's get started on my first one. And this is one that I painted with acrylic because I was practicing acrylics on paper. Your face is kind of wonky, but you know, I like this. I like it a lot. This one is of a girl, like a gypsy girl with blue hair. She's one of my favorites. This one is of a mermaid, which I did with Crayola watercolors and with some crayons as well. I really like it a lot, I just have to say, because, like, I don't know, I just like it a lot. And this one I did with acrylic. I think when I had this painting concept, and I don't want to use an actual canvas because I'm scared to use canvas, but I usually end up painting it on paper, and painting acrylic on paper is not that bad. It's kind of hard at times, but it's not that bad. This one I was sketching a realistic girl. I'm trying to sketch kind of like semi-realistic people under 20 minutes, and I did this under 20 minutes exactly, if I remember correctly. And this is of a schoolgirl that I drew, kind of, and I also made like a video on this too. It's on my channel. And the reason why these are separate is because sometimes the binding on this one is not that good, and sometimes they fall off really easily. And especially if I'm painting on them, I just rip it off because, like, I just don't want it. I just don't want the other papers to get wet. And this one is a semi-realistic person again. And this is this person with charcoal. I did this crayon drawing fortress potatoes. But yeah, because she's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I enjoy watching her a lot. And this one, I was trying to practice with proportions, and as well, I was trying to, you know, practice with motion and stuff. Not my favorite, but it didn't turn out that bad. I watch Steven Universe a lot, and this is kind of like my OC, Jade, but I like her. I made her with crayons. This is one of my favorites. This is a charcoal person that I made. I was watching The Great Gatsby, the new one, of course, because it's one of my favorite movies, even though a lot of critics don't like it, but I love it. It's one of my guilty pleasures, and Leonardo DiCaprio is amazing. This one I'm trying to practice with hair. I also like manga, so I'm trying to practice on manga and as well proportions. Lips, eyes. These are all kind of like crayon or pencil drawings. And I think this is the last one. Another paint concept that I'm trying to do. More kind of like warrior type characters because I'm kind of really into that. I'm not sure. I think that's the last of it. But yeah. A lot of my sketchbooks are like cheap ones from like Walmart. But yeah. Then onto my second one, which I did not finish either because I'm that type of person. I did this kind of necklace girl. She's like in that type of lock, like a locket necklace, and she's like stuck there in a mirror. But yeah. Semi-realistic person. This is a flower. A dress. Sometimes I like to try like drawing my own OC people, like original characters. But yeah, I really do not like her legs right here. Like when she's sitting on the tree stump, like her legs look very wonky. I like the eye a lot for some reason. Like there's something about the eyes that I like a lot. And sometimes drawing realistic eyes are kind of hard for me. And then there was this, I'm so obsessed, but there was this like last year I was so obsessed with Big Hero 6 and especially Terashi. He was like one of my favorite characters. Kyra, I totally nailed this, right? Then again, I was trying to do a realistic person under 20 minutes without any reference of it. So yeah, that's it. Just a girl, and then something that I do. You may not see time because it sees you already. It already sees you. I don't know. It's weird. weird concept. And then there's a person holding a clock. I just don't know. A realistic person. Things that I want for my birthday. Like then again, like a sketchbook is kind of like my diary sometimes. It's something that I write in, sometimes put my thoughts into. And here I try to draw Marilyn Monroe under 20 minutes. Just like the one that I did with Kara. Manga. Semi-realistic. I try to do like a bohemian type girl. And then here again. And then a girl with headphones. I'm also obsessed with Gravity Falls. And I try to do my own OC. But I did not like how it turned out though. Then I drew her. I like her hair a lot. It's like very bouncy. And I was like inspired by one of those Garnier Fruitique hair commercials with the shampoo. And how like the girls are always bouncing their hair around and stuff. But yeah. This is another OC character I was trying to do. I'm very obsessed with manga, just letting you guys know. And then this is one of a girl with a black dress. And yeah, I still need to practice with my realistic proportions and stuff, because I need more practice. And this is the one I've been working on lately. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip through this one. I'm still working on it though. I'm trying to use color pencils for this one because I'm trying to get into more media than just like painting and drawing with pencil or acrylic. So I should use, I use Crayola pencils here. Once I get a hang of things, I go on with the more expensive utensils out there. Once I get the hang of things, so that I won't splurge on things that I just don't not need. Another girl, another OC character. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, I did all with crayon. All with crayon. And some with markers as well. Something there. A girl on a rock. If you guys don't know them, this is Doodle Date. They're one of my favorite YouTubers as well. Adam and Steph. And this is their guinea pig Bumble. And they're so cute. I love their channel. Go check it out. A blank. I don't know what it's there for. Yeah, a girl. Another girl here, and a manga. I was trying to practice proportion. Here is some girl with wavy hair. And I just started this sketchbook about a month ago, so yeah, that's all that is in my sketchbook. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video entirely. I know it's like so long, but yeah, this is like my longest video that I've done. So I hope you guys